Let's be real. Most of us try to remember things the wrong way. Reading and repeating, staring at words until our eyes go numb. Then, hours later, poof, it's gone. That's over. Today I'm giving you the cheat code to memory, a simple method that'll lock anything into your brain for good. Imagine you're at a memory competition. Yes, those exist. There are people there memorizing hundreds of numbers, entire decks of cards, all at lightning speed. How? They don't have magic brains. They've trained with techniques that anyone can use, and I'm going to show you how they do it. Here's the truth. Most of us memorize things all wrong. We try to cram flat, boring facts into our heads, hoping they'll stick. But our brains aren't designed for that. They're survival machines, wired to remember vivid scenes, emotions, and actions. So if you want to remember something for life, you have to give it life in your head. Here's how. All right, let's turn the first few digits of pi, 3.14159, into something unforgettable. Straight numbers are hard to stick in our heads, but weird, funny images? Way easier. Let's transform these numbers into something totally unique. Step 1. Convert numbers to sounds. We'll start by turning each digit into a sound. 3 equals M, 1 equals T, or D. 4 equals R, 5 equals L, 9 equals P, or B. With these sounds, we can form a memorable story. Step 2. Build words from the sounds. Using these sounds, let's make a quick word for each pair. 3 and 1, M and T equals mat. 4 and 1, R and T equals rat. 5 and 9, L and P equals leap. Step 3. Create a wild, unforgettable scene. Now we'll pull these words into a bizarre scenario. Imagine this. You walk into your bedroom and see a giant mat on the floor with a big, sneaky rat sitting on it. Suddenly, the rat takes a huge leap across the room, knocking over books and a lamp in the process. It's ridiculous, over the top, and super hard to forget. Step 4. Place it in your memory palace. Every time you think of pi, just walk back to that bedroom scene in your memory palace. The mat, the rat, and the leap are right there, and each word cues you to the numbers 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, and 9. This mental picture doesn't just help you remember a string of numbers. It's so strange and detailed that it gets burned into your brain. Now, pi isn't just numbers. It's a wild memory story waiting in your palace. So what is a memory palace? A memory palace is a precise location such as home or school, typically a familiar place where you can place information as objects. In case of school as memory palace, the different parts of the school such as entrance, hallway, and classroom are taken as different topics or subjects. Confusing, right? Let me elaborate it. Imagine you have to remember a shopping list which your mom gave you to buy. The shopping list says, apples, milk, bread, eggs, butter. Now if you want to remember this list, create a memory palace. This could be any familiar location such as your own home or school. Let's take school as an example here. First, visualize your school as the memory palace. Now it's time to create weird, funny images to enhance the memory so you won't ever forget it. Think that as you enter your school, kids are eating apples right after you cross the gate, and there's milk poured all over through the hallway. Everyone is writing on breads to keep notes instead of notebooks. You look at teacher and their head look like an egg, and the topic is about butter. Now when you want to remember the shopping list, you can go back to the school which you memorized as a memory palace and go through gate to classroom while remembering everything on the shopping list. I know some of you might say remembering the shopping list seems easier, but trust me, this method has been proved to be the most efficient one to remember things over a long time, and this was just a simple example. Now time to shock you. Let's try this method to memorize names of your new group members you just met, using same memory palace. Let's take Anna, Marcus, Ben, Elliot, and Bert as your group members. Let's visualize your school again as a memory palace. Imagine as you walk in through the main gate, Anna is eating apples. Now as Anna and Apple have same initials, you can recall the name super fast. Now when you go through the hallway, there was milk poured, and Marcus slipped through it. When you enter the classroom, everyone was making notes, but Ben was playing with his Ben 10 watch. Now when you look at teacher, his egg-shaped head reminds you of Elliot, and Bert is explaining the topic about butter to class. This got quite interesting, didn't it? By now, most of you can already see the potential of using Memory Palace and creating weird, funny situations to memorize stuff. Not only same palace can be used for different situations, but you can create different palaces of same location, such as School A, School B, and place different memories in different or same palaces, as well as create different or same palaces of different locations, such as School A, Home Z. This method is so powerful, it can leave you in wonders as you dig deeper and deeper. This method taps into our brain's ability to remember spatial and visual details, allowing us to create a vivid mental map that links the information we need to recall to specific, memorable locations. But wait, it doesn't end here. There's two most underrated factors to enhance memory which are ignored by most people. The first one is physical exercising. Let's be real. The people that maintain a healthy body are smarter than the people with an unhealthy body. But how does exercise improve memory? Here's how. Blood flow boost. First up, exercise gets your heart pumping, which means more blood flow to your brain. This is a good thing because your brain needs plenty of oxygen and nutrients to function well. When you exercise, your brain gets more of both, which helps improve focus and memory. Neurogenesis. New brain cells. Exercise doesn't just keep your brain healthy, it helps you grow new brain cells. Specifically, physical activity promotes the growth of new neurons in the hippocampus, the part of the brain that's crucial for memory. The more neurons you have, the better your brain can process and store information. BDNF, brain fertilizer. When you exercise, your body releases a special protein called BDNF, or brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Think of it as brain fertilizer. BDNF helps support the growth of new brain cells, makes your neurons work better, and can even improve your memory and learning abilities. Stress relief exercise is also a natural stress buster. When you move your body, your brain releases endorphins, which are like your body's natural mood boosters. Less stress means less of the hormone cortisol, which can actually damage your memory if it's too high. So by exercising, you're lowering stress and helping your memory stay sharp. Better sleep. Did you know that exercise can help you sleep better? And here's why that matters. Sleep is when your brain does most of its memory consolidation. In other words, your brain locks in the new things you've learned during the day. So more exercise means better sleep, which leads to better memory. Hold up, we still got the diet left. I'll make it short because video would get very lengthy otherwise. Basically, you need omega-3 fatty acids, which are crucial for brain health because they help build and maintain brain cells. Antioxidants, which are key for fighting off damage in the brain. Vitamins and minerals, which also play a role in memory. For example, B vitamins, like B6, B12, and folate, help your brain produce the chemicals needed for communication between neurons. Magnesium and zinc are also important for memory, and a deficiency in any of these can impair cognitive function. Stay hydrated because dehydration can affect your memory and concentration. So make sure you're drinking enough water throughout the day to keep your brain sharp and your memory strong. You can get omega-3 fatty acids from foods like fish, nuts, and seeds, and antioxidants are found in berries, leafy greens, and dark chocolate. So, in addition to enhancing memory through Memory Palace method, maintaining a proper diet and having a healthy body is also crucial to enhance your memory, and it will also enhance the effect of Memory Palace. If you like this video, hit the like button. It helps others find this content, and that helps me too. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.